baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Devin, 237, back at you again with another video. This is episode 2 of the Real Rap Raw podcast. I am your host, Mr. Devin 237, but however, as you can see, I'm not here by myself. Once again, I have another guest with me. This is Mr. Desmond, aka
Mr. Make It Happen, man. You know what's going on.
That's right. He makes a lot of things happen. He's made many things happen in my life, so I hold him near and dear to my heart. This is a brother from another mother right here, all right? He was there for a lot of business transactions, as well as one of the most important parts of my life. So we're going to get into a little bit about him, a little bit about his business, and how he views business, and some gems to drop on you guys later on in the end of this episode. But for now, I would like Mr. Desmond to introduce you guys to himself, not only the business, but who he is as an individual. So, Mr. Desmond, let them know who you are.
My brother, appreciate you, man.
You got it.
My name is Desmond. You know what I'm saying? I'm 27 years old. I've been in business for about going on 3 years. And my business right now, I've been in business for about going on 3 years. And my business right now that I'm pushing is Megaa Mobile Mall. So I have a few businesses, a few websites, but you know, Megaa Mobile Mall is my near and dear. This is one of my first babies. You know, everyone keeps asking me, how'd you start your business? What made you want to get into this? You know, who taught you? And, you know, reality is I had to create my own job. You know, I didn't have a plan on starting my own business. You know, I went to school, I went to college. My major was criminal justice, you know, and now I'm in business. So it's two different parallels, you know. So I ended up doing this. You know how life treats everybody, job to job. Didn't like the job to job, you know what I'm saying? And I was rocking the interviews. No one was keeping me. They wouldn't call me back. And I ended up being in a tough position, you know, scratching. Thank God family and friends held me down for as long as they could. And, you know, but I'm at a position where you feel like you take enough space in the world, you know? You start looking at shit pass by. You see life passing you by. You see other people get stuff, and you know what you're capable of, what you think you're capable of, and you can't put anything into motion, fruition. So, you know, I took a chance, and you got to take a chance. You got to take a stab at it, and it wasn't the shot missed, you know, but every lesson is learned, you know, every lesson is experienced. Right. So that's what I would like to tell everybody, you know, definitely shoot your shot. And it's a slow grind, but better slow motion than no motion, you know.
I like that. So all in all, we can say Mr. Desmond is somebody who had to make a way out of nowhere.
Right.
And he said, you know what? Gretzky and Jordan both, I believe, they coined this quote or this phrase: "You miss every shot that you don't take." So therefore, I commend you for taking a shot. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly it was straight. Well, I'll put it like this. When it comes to business, I don't want to ever say business taking that shot is nothing but that, because sometimes the ball goes around that hoopaloo. You know what I'm saying? A few times where you like, is it?
Yeah, is it in? Yeah, let me try a different sport.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I don't want to say it was straight a net for you.
Right.
I'm sure you had learning curves like anybody does in business.
Wasn't business trained, you know, so I had to learn on the fly.
Facts.
Growing pains as everyone experiences. So, you know.
And we're going to talk about that later as far as the gems that you want to drop for future entrepreneurs and business owners.
Yes, sir.
But,
yes, sir.
Yeah, so I will say that regardless of however the shot went in, the shot was taken, period. You dig what I'm saying? So therefore, I want you guys to take that and run with it. Whatever you got going on in life that you feel as if, you know, you may be working for somebody, or you may not be working for somebody. You may not be working at all, whatever the case may be. Or you feel like, you know, there's something missing in your life. 9 times out of 10, that thing most likely is purpose.
Yeah.
Right? And I want you to figure out whatever it is that you're good at and find a way to become great at that. You dig what I'm saying? Desmond, he found something that he was very, you know, how can I say, adamant about. You know what I'm saying? He's great in sales. He loves fashion. He loves new things. He loves looking good. He loves new products and things of that nature. So he said, why not take my love for that and being able to pretty much sell an igloo to an Eskimo You know what I'm saying? My ability to do things of that nature. Why not take that and monetize off of it? And he's done that 3 years in the making now.
Yeah, going on our third year.
Third year. Off of taking one shot.
6-figure business.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't make this up. It's all about taking what you, like I said, you feel you're good at and finding out a way to become greater. I'm sure he told me himself, but I'm sure, there's other things that he hasn't told me as far as goals he wants to achieve, that he knows that for him to get to these new goals, he has to level up within himself. And I see him working on that. His mindset, I can say, like from a big brother standpoint to Desmond, that his mindset has shifted, and you know what I'm saying, I can see the hustle in him is, being taken up another notch. You dig what I'm saying? And I want to say that, I know I ain't said it to you recently, I want to say that right here, give you your flowers, just like with my man, like we said on Drink Champs earlier. Let people know how much you appreciate them, because I tell you this much, this man does a lot for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And that does not go unnoticed. You dig what I mean? So understand that in living in purpose, that's one of those situations to where whom much is given, much is required. And what that means is when you finally figure out your purpose, you have to then live and be the best version of yourself, which is not easy. You know what I'm saying?
Test it every day.
You know what I'm saying? So to whom much is given, when you're given your purpose, you find out what it is. It's required for you to live in the best version of self, like I said, which isn't easy. And for certain people, they have a few different things that they're good at, a few different hats that they have to wear. And this man has a few of them that he has to wear. So I want to say, especially, I didn't even think of that just now, but he did make a new one, by the way, as you can see right here.
It's going crazy.
Beautifully displayed. All right, got the Nipsey Blue vibes going on with the Megaa Mobile Mall. But he wears a lot of hats, you know what I'm saying? And he wears them well. So that's me giving my flowers to my brother. Shake your hand like a man, sir.
Appreciate
Proud
you.
of you, man. Proud of you, man.
Brother.
So with that being said, we got into a little bit about who Mr. Desmond Wall is and the fact that he has a great, beautiful, flourishing business. Now, what we're going to do is talk about what that business is and why you should shop with Megaa Mobile Mall, and that's Megaa with what? Two A's. Okay. That was not planned. It wasn't scripted. You're going to get into this, how can I say, off the cuff freestyle vibes we're giving you.
Yeah.
Get into Mr. Megaa Mobile Mall.
Megaa Mobile Mall. Okay.
Mr. Make It Happen, talk about Megaa Mobile Mall.
Absolutely. They know what's going on.
Yes, sir. Partner.
They gave me the name, Mr. Make It Happen. I didn't come up with it myself. I've seen a few obstacles are thrown at me, as with anybody, and you're going to rise up to the challenge. And that's the same thing I did with Megaa Mobile Mall. I never try to limit myself. Life does that enough for everybody.
Facts.
You don't have to marginalize yourself any more than what you're born into or what they're going to try to stereotype you with, your environment. You don't got to be a stereotype. So I understand, and I rose to the occasion. I knew the assignment. So I knew there was a bunch of hurdles thrown at me. Reality is a lot of people don't have a support system as they would like to, as they see other people with. You think you have a support system, you start something, you don't get the love that you would like to receive, and it's going to discourage you. But sales taught me to never get discouraged. I'm always pushing forward. It's okay to hear no 1,000 times. I heard it one time, and I'm going to capitalize on that one time and specialize that approach and that sauce and make it the best. Make it 1 time out of 10 times, so better that statistic. And that's what I do with Megaa Mobile Mall. It's a whole mall and one website. We have everything you could think of, literally. We have all the way up into custom sunglasses, high-end sunglasses that I customize personally. We have sneaker slippers that you basically can't get anywhere else. Okay? We specialize in a whole bunch of stuff you can't get anywhere else. We have designer ski masks in multiple flavors, custom poly bags. We've been in business, so everything that you're getting is only from Megaa Mobile Mall, okay? I promise you, we got jewelry, whole bunch of jewelry, bracelets, croc gibbets, Apple band watches, menswear, everything, toddler apparel, phone cases, everything you could think of. And that's me telling myself, not marginalizing. Somebody's going to give you a reason. They're going to tell you no, and they're going to tell you no and make it on you. oh, I would support your business, but I don't buy jewelry online.
Yeah,
I would support, you know, and they won't even say it like, oh man, it's your fault, or you know, they just throw it back on you as if everything you did it just wasn't enough, you know. So I wasn't hearing that because I heard it my whole life. I know the tune very well. I know what the sound sounds like. I know the song, and I thought to myself, let me go ahead and give them a reason to give me another tune. And if they don't like it, then it's either against me or them, but it's not that I don't have what they want and need. So that's how you got to come at these people. You know, you want to approach business head on, and you want to approach business like a living thing, ever adapting. You know, this
like
world is, you know, this world is always going. People turn a certain age, you're thinking you know everything, They drop a new app, they drop a new device, they drop a new dance, phase. Now you out. Now you got to tap back in. You always got to stay relevant, reinnovate yourself. Got to stay up to date. Never try to timestamp yourself, because if you're a classic, you know, you'll stick around. And that's reality. That's what everybody wants, right? Longevity, legacy.
That's not tough. That's not tough. I like that.
You know, so that's, I've been trying to, you know, self-mastery, specialize my craft. Sometimes you got to retune your brain, reset your brain, you know, give yourself a reboot. A lot of times, people around you, you're not going to get it from anybody. It's a little out of whack right now, but there's a system going on that everybody's accustomed to, and that's how it's getting the bills paid, right? What are we focused on? Getting the bills paid, and we're waiting till tomorrow. And I was there. I needed the job. You didn't think I wanted a job? I tried. They didn't hire me. They didn't keep me. What am I to do? You know what? You know what I could do. You know, we all know what we could do.
Hello.
That's not something I'm looking into anymore. I'm not trying to look over my shoulder. I got a family to think about. I got a lot of people that depend on me. I can't. I got to lead by example. So
that's a fact.
The bunch of other businesses I run, serial entrepreneur, for a reason. I try to enable people. I build brands. You know, I change people's mindsets, and we get the job done. We elevate everyone around us in all aspects.
Oh, speaking of, here's another sale from Megaa Mobile Mall while we on the phone. I don't know if you can see that right there. I can't even show you.
Just got a sale, okay?
Okay, there you go.
We're getting, all right? Just to let you know what's going on.
Now.
And we did a pop-up today in Queens of being Jamaica College.
It's not to brag. It's not to boast. It's just to show that Mr. Make It Happen makes it happen in real time, even when he's not physically out there, going out there, like promoting, throwing something on Instagram or social media. The man's work, how can I say, the trickle-down effect is real. The seeds you've sown in the past are finally, you know, coming to fruition and blossoming and blooming to where money is coming in, and he doesn't have to be on Instagram promoting it to be on. Not to say he doesn't do that, he does. Right. However, he's gotten to the point where there's times where moments like this can happen. And like I said before, when we had a couple moments earlier, I didn't plan none of this. This is not scripted. Only the thing that I'll say was scripted. I have questions for him that I want him to know, you know what I'm saying, the answers to beforehand, so he's ready. You dig what I'm saying? Either way, other than that, none of this is planned.
Right.
I didn't tell that person to make a purchase. I don't know them from a hole in the wall.
Right.
What I'm gonna do? Can you screenshot that? Is it still up?
Yeah.
Screenshot that. The time is 1:31 a.m. Saturday, December 4th. Okay? I'm saying this because it's going to be a time where we're going to look at this video one day and say, hey, you remember on December 4th, 2021 at 1:30 in the morning when we shot that video, you got a sale when you wasn't even out there promoting, going crazy, doing nothing that you normally do?
Right.
That's how you know the level up is real.
Yeah.
There's going to be a time where stuff like that happens at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock rock all night, all day long. You dig what I'm saying? The thing is, you have to take one shot. You got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I want to really like continuously encourage you to at least start somewhere. Whatever it is that you're good at. Please.
Yeah, please.
If you got something that you feel you do a little bit better than your peers and people look up to you in that area of whatever your expertise is, 9 times out of 10, that was your gift.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, that's what God
And
puts you
start
on
now.
to do.
Start now.
Right.
Whatever you have, start now. You have a lot in front of you that you're not aware of. Start now. You're not going to start at the top. You're not going to start at Lord and Taylor. You're not going to start with a department store. You're not going to start with 5 vans. You're not going to start with a whole semi truck. You're not going to whatever business you're looking on getting. You're not going to start with what you're seeing is the model. You're not going to start with the model. You're not going to start with 5 locations and no. You're going to start with what you have and what you want and what you could get at the time.
That's it.
And you're going to go through transition, and you're going to get at that spot. But that first day, that first month, maybe that first year, depending on what your goal is and how you're approaching it, it'll take a while. But if you start now, at least you're taking your steps and you'll be further than you was yesterday. And that matters. That speaks volumes. People will see. Some people will support you harder than your own family with strangers.
Oh, well.
And that'll change your heart.
We know that.
That'll change your heart. And it's not even about money. It's not even about support. Everyone, it's reality is you either have results or excuses. You can't have both.
That's what it boils down to. And I was getting ready to say, just like Nipsey, just like the Nipsey blue colors that he represents in his logo, it's a marathon. This thing called life. It's not a foot race. Yeah. So understand that your journey is your journey, and it's unique to you. I just spoke to somebody recently about this. Remember I told you about the collaboration meeting the other day?
Absolutely.
What they have to offer and things of that nature.
Yes. Very
dope meeting. Shout out to you, Mr. Will, by the way. If you ever get a chance to watch this video, I want you all to really understand that, like, do you see him and what he got going on? He got a banner, got the ribbons, the hat, the chain, the shirts, everything. Very, well marketed. He's great at that. He loves doing this. You see him smiling because he knows, like, a lot. You see all of this? This comes from that intellectual property. Okay? He took something from his mind and made it a tangible thing to where you can see and feel this. This is real. Okay? Whatever it is that you feel that you're good at, you have to find out how you can become great at it, because you too can make it a tangible thing. And even if it's not a product, it may be a talent you have, whether it be singing, art, drawing, sculpture, cooking. Yeah. And let's be clear, everything is art in its own right, by the way. Right. Just to put that out there. But whatever it is that you feel that you're very talented in, please take whatever is necessary as far as steps to learn how to master your craft, if you will. All right? With that being said, we're going to get into some rapid fire questions in a minute. But before that, I got some affirmation cards from my business, my brand. These are my babies that I made from my intellectual property. Okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle these. I already shuffled them pretty much. Before we got on here, I'm going to just give them one more quick shuffle. And then I'm going to cut the deck. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards. We're going to see what we get.
Yes.
All right, and we're going to speak life into the people with these actions over words, affirmation cards. You know? Let's get it.
Get what you get.
And these are $30. These can be purchased from me directly. You can hit me in a DM. You can hit me in an email. My phone number, I put that up there. Everybody has my business card. I'm no stranger to people contacting me. Yes. And about business. All right, let's keep it real.
Let's keep it real.
All right, now let's get into these affirmation cards. I'm gonna pull 3, and we're gonna see what we get. And but yeah, like I said, these are $30. That includes shipping and everything. All right, you don't have to worry about paying for that. I'm covering that. That's on me.
And how many times you restock these, bro?
These get restocked. Honestly, if I had to say, I would say quarterly.
Wow.
Yeah, quarterly. They definitely doing real good. So shout out to everybody who purchased a deck. The actions over words, affirmation cards. Go get yours, all right? But let's get into these cards right now. Number 1. All right. The reason I'm laughing is because I like how this is happening while we're doing this podcast. And this is, like I said, another one of those real things. It's not planned, and this is probably the most important card, because you can do this not only with others, but more importantly, with yourself. That's who you should be doing it with the most, because when you do that the most with yourself, you'll be in position to do that for anybody else you come in contact with, even if they don't even know what it feels like to do that for themselves. I know I just said a mouthful. I'm gonna break it down in a minute, but this card specifically says, "I will do what? I will let love lead the way." Okay, that's exactly what my tattoo says. If I can put it on display for you guys, I say this at the end of every episode of Real Rap World Podcast, every live on Instagram, every video I make, all that IGTV, all of that, to remind people that if we let love lead the way, that right there is the one thing that'll conquer all.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things where you ever heard somebody say, you know, some things are so easy to do, but sometimes the easiest things to do are also the easiest things not to do.
Yeah.
So, you know, layman's terms, what that means is something can be so simple that being that it's so simple, you can either put it off and say, I'll do it later.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
That's tough.
Let's get away from that mindset. You dig?
Yeah.
But next call, let's get into the next one. I don't wanna waste any time. Here, what we got for the next one? So the next one is blank, and I want to show you this because these are blank for two reasons, right? You can write your own affirmation, and instead of having the ones on here speaking life into you, you can speak life into yourself, which is also very important.
Yeah.
You can take it a step further though and turn this into a kindness card, right? And the kindness card means you can write something nice on it, get you some packaging tape,
Right.
the clear con, slap it over the top, therefore it can be laminated, if you will.
Right.
And nobody can smudge it when they have this in their pocketbook, their purse, their wallet, what have you, and their dashboard. And they can have the kindness card. It could simply say, I love you. It could say, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for who you are in my life. Thank you for being you. Whatever the case may be. You could even give this to a random stranger on the street who doesn't feel as if they've gotten love that day.
Right.
Whatever your heart desires, whatever you feel, you know, you're moved to do and God is telling you to do, you can take this and go bless somebody with it. Trust me when I tell you, this can be the ultimate icebreaker that can open up doors for opportunities that you never knew existed had you not said, you know what, let me go spread some kindness and love today, okay? That's my breakdown on the blank card. I never talked about that far.
Yeah. Not in that aspect.
All right, so the next one,
That was an amazing breakdown.
I told you I didn't want to be petty, and I'm not going to, but you know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean when I say that. Man. All right, cool. We gonna leave it where it's at, cool, cat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
at.
But put it like this: if you know, you know. We know, and that's all we need to know.
Right.
You ain't never gonna find out. That's how we do that right there. You dig? Love you, bro. Thank you for being you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
all right,
yeah.
being true. That's all I'm gonna say. When one door closes, another door opens. I think that's self-explanatory.
Come on.
I don't think I have to go, you know, far in depth with that. Just know that when something happens, I'll go this far. I'm not going to go too crazy down a rabbit hole.
Right.
But I'll say this. When something happens in your life and it doesn't go the way you expected, sometimes this phrase doesn't seem to be in the forefront of our minds because whatever's happening may be the opposite of what we planned. And we're saying, why is this happening to me?
Right.
Why is this happening to me?
You're too caught up in the moment.
You feel me? You all up in your feelings,
Right.
not knowing, and not for
That's
nothing. That situation I told you about was one of those situations where I ain't realized.
In the moment, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's feeling like the world.
If I realized me finding this information out was actually a blessing for me to not take it further,
Yeah.
I would have knew.
Yeah.
Had I known then what I know
You
now.
celebrate it differently.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But either way, okay? Know that things in life that you may feel not going your way in that moment may really be going your way for the long term. You just can't see it because the long term ain't get here yet.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So therefore, don't trip over what you can't control. And know that 9 times out of 10, when something's not going your way and you feel like you may have planned for it or is it something that you really desire, that's because it's not happening to you. It's happening because it's happening for you for something better on the other side of that situation. You just got to be patient and see that thing through. Alright? So remember, when one door closes, another door opens. When one door closes, another door opens.
Yes.
We pretty much on time because we're going to do the rapid fire and then we're going to be just about.
Yeah.
Alright, we're doing good in the neighborhood. Last but not least. I like how this is like with the new year around.
Yeah.
I got some juice. Yeah, it's lit. Okay. This card right here is one of my favorites because this is a mindset we must adapt and we should speak into our lives for us to therefore live it. All right, I know it may sound cliche, something you've never heard before and anybody say, because a lot of people don't live that lifestyle, so therefore they can't say it. That doesn't have to be you, you know what I'm saying? And let's be clear, regardless of you may be falling off track one day or the next, don't beat yourself up about that health thing. Just do the best you can, get back on the horse and keep going.
Yeah.
This card here says specifically, every day in every way, I am getting healthier. Every day in every way, I am getting healthier. Okay? Speak that. Believe that.
You can achieve that.
Hello, come on, man. I like that. That was smooth.
Yeah, I thought you were going to finish it. I finished it for you.
That was alley-oop on that, dude. I wasn't ready for that. I'm not gonna hold you. You're getting pretty good with this damn video.
Yeah, I'm right on it, man. I just
see what happens when you got good energy and a good host. See, shit like that happens. It's Real Rap Real Podcast. Pardon French. Let's get into these rapid fire questions.
No script.
All right, it's about that time. We got some rapid fire questions. All right.
Oh,
these are 5 questions. Yes, I said it earlier. I did give him a prep for it. However, his answer may change while he does this live on camera.
Right.
So we'll see how you feel about these rapid fire. There's 5 questions. They're random, but they are very impactful, and they can change your life depending on how you answer them, okay? So let's get into it, the rapid fire with Devin 237. Question number 1. 3 things you want to do before you die, or what? Go.
3 things I want to do before I die.
Let's see if you can think of this.
I'll do one for me. One for me is I keep it simple. Jump out of a plane.
I want to do that too. We got to do that then.
Yeah, we got to do that. That'll be fun.
We got to do that. That's a birthday thing.
I'll do one for my family, and
I like that. Okay.
I would like to leave a legacy for my family. Something that they could pick up. And God forbid I go, we have something that's ours. Because in reality, especially as a young black man, you need something that's yours. I heard that earlier today from my OG, and it felt so right when he said it. Because my whole life, I've been fighting and leveraging my way to have something that's mine, that no one can't take from me. And something that I can't lose. No matter how hard or left or right, it's mine, and I get that in small ways with a degree. You might get something that you could earn, but, you want something that'll pay you off too. You want something that you could cash in on, be able to squeeze for $1 or help somebody out, because that's, in actuality, that's what the money is, to help things out for me personally. So my 3rd thing that I would like to do before I die is to touch the world with any small thing that I could do. Megaa Mobile Mall is to help me, put me in position to give my ideas life and breath. So I would love to somehow leave my mark on the world in any aspect, but I have a few things coming out, so I think I have a way that I'll be able to do that. So
I like that. So last but not least, leave a positive mark on the world before you leave it.
Right.
I like that. I'm sorry. I have to do this.
Anytime they say sorry, they're not sorry.
It's not serious. I'm just a movie. If you know the movie, you know the movie. Close your eyes.
Close my eyes. Oh man.
All my life I had to fight. You tore up on the big thing.
But I couldn't dare.
I'm sorry. He said it, and I was just thinking I was waiting for him to get done talking. He said, I had to fight.
I didn't think no one caught that.
I'm sorry.
I didn't think no one caught that.
I had to, bro. I had to.
Life.
All right. Pardon me. We had about 30 of these moments before we got on camera. If you ain't having those moments with your friends, I don't know if those are your friends. Okay. Next. Question number 2 on the rapid fire. We have number 2 saying, if you knew then what you knew now, what you know now. If you knew then what you know now, what would you tell your younger self? And when I say your younger self,
what age?
I mean,
what age of a Desmond?
Whatever age you feel you were, that was the last year that you knew who you were before you felt you had to change in who the world wanted you to be? I know it's very layered and stacked, sir. Take
No. I would say, I would tell that kid, right? That kid. I'm going back to that Desmond. That was like, that might have been life 3, and that Desmond was at age 12.
Okay.
And 12, I was arrested for my first time. And I'm not a criminal, you know, but the surroundings, right? The decisions, the surroundings, the people I chose to be my friends, the people you want to have close to you.
I've been there before, bro.
Right. So I would say, I would tell myself, and reality is this. What I'm gonna tell this 12-year-old Desmond, I would tell this Desmond in every step of his life is like, the support you think you want to start is not the support you'll ever get. Like, the whatever you feel is what you need to start, or your comfort zone, get out of it. Now, currently, I'm comfortable, uncomfortable. So, I like to always throw myself in a situation so I could get new. Because if you stay doing what you're doing, you won't get anything new. So I like to not make sacrifices, but I'm aware that, you have to take something to get something. So that is what I would tell my younger self then is, start now. You don't need anybody. You don't need anybody. Anybody around you, God bless them, but you don't need them.
Get it done. I like that. All right. Question number 4. What is one random hobby you would like to take up and learn, and why?
A bunch. I want to do a lot of stuff, but right now I have to do what a motto my mom taught me is, you got to do what you got to do so you can do what you want to do, right? So I'm currently in that stage as everybody is, but once I transition out of that into freedom, I'd like to take on the pianos. If anybody knows how to work a phone or a laptop, I encourage you to go to YouTube. You type in Gucci Man, NPR, Tiny Concert, something along those lines. You're going to see my good man Zaytoven. He is sliding on the keyboards like no other. Okay, the man is a magician. Shout out to Zaytoven. And soon I'll be Destoven. So, I'll be able to slide on them keys such as so with my Ray Charles glasses with full sight. And I'll be able to rock out.
Let's get it. I like that. All right, say that. So number 4 would be the hobby, the piano. I like that. All right.
Rocking the piano. The classical ones too. With the girl, like, laid up on it. The
big joint, the grand piano.
Yeah. The one that costs like $50K and you got to spend like $20K to move it.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
That
sounds about right. That sounds mega.
Sounds about right. Yeah, with the 2 A's. Piano got an A in it? Oh. Piano with 2 A's. I think it do. Pia. That's an A in there.
We're going to act like that didn't happen. Because he knew the answer to that. He was being funny on the camera.
Pia.
Mega. Right. Every time it's randomly, we're just going to say that just because. All right. Question number 5, last but not least, on the rapid fire with your boy Devin 237. I ask you, Mr. Desmond Wall, a.k.a. Mr. Make It Happen, owner of Megaa Mobile Mall. How would you want people to remember you after you die?
How do I want people to remember me after I die? I want to be remembered as... I want to be remembered as an action. I want to be remembered as emotion. I want to be remembered as something you do. Because I'm always taking charge. I'm always getting thrown things I didn't want, like everybody else, Put in situations. You get 3 situations in life. Situations you put yourself in, situations someone puts you in, and situations that just come out of nowhere that you can't control. One would say God given. So, I'm aware of all of those, and I get all of those as we all do. But I want to be remembered as a beacon. I want to be remembered as a motivation. Whenever you feel like it's stacked against you, the chips, your back is against the wall. It's not looking your way. The round is 2 minutes in, and you're looking like you're about to get KO'd. I want to be a second wind. I want to be known as your second wind. I want to be known as it was looking bad for me, but I pulled myself up on my bootstraps and Desmond. A Desmond.
I like
Simply
that.
put, I was tough for me, and I was cracking, and I lost this, and I lost that, and I didn't know it, and I had to sit there and Desmond. And here I am.
Webster, look out. We're coming for your dictionary. And we are making our entry for the word Desmond. It is a verb, an action word.
Yes.
For you to do something to the best of your abilities, you better Desmond, and damn it, you better Desmond and Desmond.
You better Desmond it up. You better Desmond, and you better Desmond good. You better Desmond better than Desmond.
When you do your Desmond, it better be what?
Megaa.
Okay?
Megaa.
Period. And
Just
shout
like-
out, by the way, I don't mean to interrupt,
Yeah.
but shout out to Miss Seeker Design.
Yes.
Pardon me, I have to make an interruption. She
I have to
is
drop that in there.
the one that helps me create beautiful ideas like this and bring them to life, okay? Actions over words. I don't know if you guys seen it before, but this is like notebook paper. So the blank card that you have
You have
has
lines.
lines on it for you to write on, okay?
Composition.
This is an idea that I had in my mind and she helped me bring to life, okay? The banners you see, I have one for my business as well. This is for his. This is Megaa Mobile Mall, okay? She has made banners for multiple businesses that we have
I got a few banners
affiliation
from her.
with. You know what I'm
I have a few
saying?
banners.
So therefore, shout out to Seeker Design. Make sure you contact her for all your business needs,
Yeah.
wedding needs,
Yeah.
birthdays,
Invitations.
invites.
Yeah.
She does stuff for Duck Stadium in Long Island out here.
Yeah.
She does stuff for the her sister's lacrosse team, I believe.
Right.
For a bunch of different sports teams and things of that nature. So make sure you holler at her and get your graphic design needs filled with Seeker Design, okay? Shameless plug. Obviously, I want to throw a shameless plug in as well. If you need camera work, we have our cameraman, Jose. We want to let them know where they can find you.
VidyaInspiredProductions.com.
There we go. We'll make sure to throw like a link
Absolutely.
in the description as well as, the information on the screen for you guys to just, save it as you're watching this, okay?
Absolutely.
What else I want to say? I mean, clearly, you shop with us. Actions Over Words merch is coming back. We're making a comeback like we never left. We're gonna have some stuff that I feel is gonna say Actions Over Words is about that level up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like putting anything of below top-notch quality. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't wear it, I don't want you wearing it.
Yeah.
Period. All right, Mr. Megaa Mobile Mall, you can Mr. Make It Happen with Megaa Mobile Mall, because clearly we're gonna make sure you guys understand what it is, what it is, okay?
Yes.
Megaa Mobile Mall has 2 A's for the Mega.com. You go to that website, and I'm sure you will find things that, Lord goodness gracious, you have good damn near everything you need in there, like Walmart or Target or Amazon.com, okay?
That's us.
But
Well over 2,000 products, maybe.
the difference is this
Discount.
mall. This mall is mega.
This is the Mega Mall.
Period. All right.
There's a word in between the mega and the mall. Mobile.
Come on.
Okay.
All right. So, with that being said, I want you to give them. I guess how can I say?
My shameless plug.
Not your shameless plug, but we gotta get to the gems.
Oh.
A good tidbit or takeaway from this this sit down, right? This not so round table discussion.
Right.
Okay, because it's rectangular.
It's rectangle. We'll give them to a minute where we can get it.
All right, but I want you to give the next Devin Michael Porter. You know what I'm saying? The next Desmond Wall.
Jose Esteem.
You know what I'm saying? What's the whole name? Desmond what?
Me?
Whole name.
My whole name?
Whole name.
They might scam me. I doubt it. No, I don't care. My name is good. Desmond Hugh Augustus Wall Jr.
Okay.
You gotta have a good name and a good face if you want to do business. Remember that.
So say the next version of us coming up in the game of entrepreneurship, being a business owner.
What would I tell them?
What would you tell them? Things, to look out for, do's and don'ts, or just something that you feel like maybe one thing out of everything you feel.
I could tell you a lot. So, man.
So give them the best, I say the top 3. If you can think of 3, if you can think of 3, great. 2, 1, whatever you can. But the information you feel that the next entrepreneur on the rise needs to know. So they can say, all right, being that I know this information, I'm not going to give up. Go.
I'll give you 1.
All right.
Because there's so many.
All right, Mr. Megaa Mobile Mall. We'll make it a mega one.
Yeah, I'm going to make it a mega one.
Make it a mega
What I would tell any up-and-coming person doing this thing here is success is measured by growth, and growth measures success. I know, the first thing you see is this business annually, this business revenue was, the net spend was, they banked about this much. The dude has a Rolls Royce, he has a Rollie, and everyone's getting Chanel bags, and if that's cool, God bless.
Right.
God bless. I'm so happy. It doesn't matter. The money is not, you ask anybody who's in business, yes, we're getting paid to keep the lights on, but it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It is not about the money, man. It doesn't matter if your business made $2,000 in 2 years. It doesn't matter if your business made $2 million in a year. It's not about the money, it's the growth. If you started in your basement and now you're able to be outside on the first level, that matters.
I would, if anybody asks me what do I do this for, I would tell them, number 1, I love inspiring people to be the best version of themselves, right?
Right.
And number 2, the only reason I would ever charge money to anybody for anything I make or any, speaking engagement that I, give my all to and partake in, I would say I charge people for this only because I gotta live and eat just like you do.
Right.
That's it. But
Right. If I can do it for free, everybody knows on money ain't good money.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta eat,
Feel me? Other than that, I do it because I love it. You
right.
know what I'm saying? So find out what you love and go do that.
And do that because that's the growth. And that growth is your success. It's not me annualing 6 figures. That's not, it's my mother being able to wake up and say, you know what, my son got me.
That freedom. You know
that freedom.
Saying? That's what that's like the main thing.
That's what we're doing for the freedom.
Yeah, we love to do it.
Of course, we're going to change lives, non-profits, donations. You kidding me? Of course, we're going to do everything. I came from nothing. I still remember it. I'm not in mode to flex. I'm still in mode to save.
Word.
So
Fact.
I still want to help people. I'd rather help than isolate. So I give gems for free often. And that's why I'm Mr. Make It Happen. I know that I have accountability. I know me helping someone get $100 is not going to hurt me getting $100. So you got to understand that. You got to have confidence, right? Mm-hmm. You got to know that what you're saying is true, and you got to stand on it. And you have to have a good face card. You can't do bad business.
Yeah.
My entire life, I've been easy accessible, always been known to do good business, and always known to make sure I have some money in my pocket, or not greedy or not savage with the money, or any accountability with my morality, right? So whole time that's building up in 27 now, that's leverage.
Facts.
That's leverage now. So Megaa Mobile Mall does well because of my face card. Of course, I have items you can't get from anywhere else with the best prices in the world, and we ship it daily. And it's supporting the black business and the family owned and operated, of course. But aside from that, it's what I mentioned earlier. So
therefore, I would say in a nutshell, the answer that you gave really, I feel like it's broken down to falling in love with the journey of the growth. Don't go get so wrapped up in the destination.
Right.
Fall in love with the journey. That never-ending growth right there is going to take you to places
Never ending.
that the average individual is not going to be.
Amazon grows every day. Any business that you think is at its peak of performance has an ability to evolve and grow. Amazon has no locations. Uber does not own cars,
No,
right?
no, it's a platform.
Right. So let's just get to this. There's a
Period.
lot. You gotta retrain your brain, and let's get to this. You know,
Make sure you make your next move mega.
mega move.
Bro, you know what I mean?
You're
Just like
making
a
mega
thousand
moves,
plays.
mega movements. You order something from the website. Now you're in the mega mob.
Bro,
All right. We have a Mega Mobile Mall
you ain't
Mondays.
even got no mega mob yet, do you?
I got the Mega Mob.
You got a mega mob?
I got the Mega Mob.
You got to show me what this mega mob
They're almost
is.
stronger than the Beehive. Watch out. The Mega Mob. We're strong. It doesn't
Yeah.
take much either. I
Yeah,
know
but-
everybody wants we
You
want
gotta
a
put me on
family.
this Mega Mob.
I'm gonna put you on the Mega Mob.
Only reason
man.
I'm saying this is because we have so many mega quotables in this evening. It's ridiculous.
Mega.
So I'm like, what else could be mega? Damn
Mega.
it.
You didn't know. We ain't telling them today. We got Mega Wear on the way.
Listen,
And what you thinking? Merch? Stop it.
mega?
Hardware,
Wow.
appliances, silverware. All right. Mega
Why
mittens
not?
for the children. Mega onesies.
Why stop there?
Mega watches.
Come on.
What was the other one? What we said, Jose, earlier? Everything mega at this point.
Everything mega.
Deal with it.
If you want something mega, this is where you should get
This
it
is where you
from.
get it at. You see the mega in front of it, you know what you know it's stamped.
I think that right there is a perfect conclusion on this episode of the Real Rap World Podcast, episode number 2.0. There will be more with Mr. Megaa Mobile Mall. Why? Because we're going to track our progress as entrepreneurs and business owners, and just, infinite beings having a human experience just like you.
Yeah.
And through this journey we call life. You know what I'm saying? So you can see where we at and how we living, because we want you to not only it's not about putting anything out there for look at me value. It's
Right.
we're living life and doing what we want to do and doing what God put us here to do, which is to spread love. That's it. The thing is, we want to share it with you through these visuals.
Right.
You dig? Because at the end of the day, that's part of circulating and keeping that four-letter word in circulation. Okay, LOVE.
Love. I was about to say love.
The only thing that I feel in my mind, however you want to, rhyme or reason, however you want to shape that thing up and ship it out, I feel personally that the only reason life is difficult, and we tend to make life difficult, and I'm talking about from us to the people before us to the ones that were around before our greats and the great-grands. The one thing that makes life difficult is when we get further and further away from that four-letter word, which is love.
That's real.
War, why? Greed, why? We're getting further and further away from love. So if you remember anything from this episode, make sure that you let love lead the way for yourself first. Therefore, your cup is full and runneth over,
Yeah.
to where you can give to somebody else next. And that domino effect is going to put people in the position to say, you know what, let me go make somebody else's day because XYZ did for me. And they made it feel easy as ABC 1, 2, 3. They didn't make it feel forced. They
Right.
genuinely wanted to do what? Spread love. All right, so let's get closer to that word and further and further away from hate. You know what I'm saying? Let's love less and judge more. Excuse me. Judge more and love less. Pardon the French.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
2
yeah.
o'clock in the morning, guys. But yes, let's judge less and love more.
Yeah.
That right there will take us so far. So far. Next time you feel like you're about to judge somebody, ask yourself, why am I thinking this?
Right.
Is that even important? Does it matter? No. Let me go about my day and mind my business, the kind that pays me. Okay? That's a mega mindset for you.
Mega mentality. What do you expect? What do you think I do here? I'm like a compound interest.
Bro,
As soon as you throw something on, I add my double.
listen.
I'm like a fucking exponent.
Stick a fork in him. He's done, baby. Game over. That's it. We are finishing this episode up. Sir, would you like to say anything else before I kick you off for this episode of Real Rap
Oh, man,
Podcast?
I don't wanna
Even
say-
though you're coming back anyway.
I'm gonna be back. I just want to let you guys know I'm feeling extremely well, and I don't know what you'll be seeing this, but if anybody's asking, you can still follow the page. Megaa Mobile Mall will be there. Desmond DEZWAUL_ST Street. Okay, Deswall_Street. I'm there. I'll never not be there. I've never had a year off of any Instagram. I don't take breaks. I'm very consistent since they started anything. I've stayed on it. So you'll find me and I'll find you. I'm in Jamaica Coliseum Mall. All right, that's in Jamaica, Queens. You can find Megaa Mobile Mall. You can look up in the sky. It's not a bird, it's a plane. It's me and my mans, and we're sliding around. We're doing deliveries. We're doing pop-ups. We're doing link-ups. We're doing slide-bys. We're doing everything that you could imagine.
Make sure you follow his social media so you can see when he pops up for the Jamaica
Ave. We're going to be in Jamaica Coliseum Mall. We used to be on the Collie Block. We used to be on the Ave, popping out the trunk. I appreciated you guys, and that's a part of the success that I was telling you. You know, yes, we made money outside. Yes, I popped the trunk and made thousands of dollars. Of course, anybody can. It's the growth.
Right.
I'm not counting the dollars. I'm counting the safe days and the transition from in the trunk when it was hot to inside on a cold day.
That's a fact.
Okay, so that's what you gotta go based off of, and able to put other people in position, you know, and that matters more than anything, because that's doing more than helping me, helping other families, and that's what you want to do. That's the legacy. That's what you want to leave behind, helping people, feeding people, almost a saint tribute, you know, because anything else is selfish. That's not love. You could be hurt 1,000,000 times. Love like it's your first. So.
What? What? That's how you gonna do?
You feel me? That's how I'm gonna
drop bombs on them. Drop bombs on them. You
Mm-hmm.
could be hurt 1,000,000 times, but make sure the chance you get to love like it's your first. I like that. So you know what? We're gonna leave that on that note right there. What that say?
Let love lead the way.
Every doggone day. Let me tell you something else. When Miss Tabitha Brown said, she said, hey out there in TV land. Miss Tabitha Brown said, you better shop at Megaa Mobile Mall. Hello. Number one. Number two, what she say? She said, I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow. But you know what, honey child? If you can't, you don't go messing up nobody else's. You hear? All right? So we going to do what? We going to let love lead the way from the beginning to the end of every single day. All right? When I say I love you, I don't love you to death. I love you to life. Why? Because I don't want you to exist. I want you to live. We like to live on this side.
We do.
We like the sunshine on this side.
We do.
We like to make it happen and make sure everything is mega on this side. So therefore, if you want to have a mega birthday, holiday, whatever case it is, make sure you shop at Megaa Mobile Mall, okay?
Yes.
Please and thank you. Shop with the Mr. Make It Happen right here in the place to be, baby. And I'm not going to hold you, I must say. I love the logo change.
There's a lot of
vibe.
M's. There's a lot
beautiful.
The logo's amazing.
It's beautiful. It's
Shout out to my boy Billy. I hope all is well. I love you.
Making me happy, baby.
Megaa Mobile Mall, baby. 3 M's.
It's Mega.
It's the 3 M's for me.
Hello.
Come on. I can't do that.
What does she say? It's the Mega for me.
Shop online, get your Megaa Mobile.
Let's get it. We out of here. We love and appreciate you.
Every Mega begins with M.
Episode of the Real Rap Raw Podcast is brought to you by MegaMobileMall.com. Go to MegaMobileMall.com today for all your gift-giving needs, for others and for yourself. A wise man once said, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. That's Mega with 2 A's.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.